Hello, I'm John Proxy on channel John West, and I'm having a Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories adventure. And yes, I've actually fought and killed this guy in between videos. I was recording the video as usual, and I decided, you know what, I am going to play on proud mode. So what I've done in between videos is I deleted the game I was playing, started the entire thing again, and caught up to myself in proud mode. So yes, it's got a slightly different deck. I've been in slightly different rooms, but pretty much it's the same. Now I'll have to do is remember how to play. Yes, there's my target thing. I've reset controls and everything. So, hopefully, a little more difficult now. Of course, I'm sure I'll regret the decision later on. Ah, there we go. And I've put extra things in my deck, like Simba and Cell. Not going to do that. Never mind. There we go. But I'm not going to have too much problem against this dude. He's considerably easier than he was in Kingdom Hearts 1, I'll tell you that. Yes. Let's pick up Donald Duck. There he is. Oh, I still want to dodge out of the way, of course. Wow. I did try and do everything the same as it was, but I might have accidentally forgotten how. I'll tell you what, on normal mode this fight was actually a little bit easier. Right, I was expecting the slide to come, but apparently I don't have it, so let's just kill him normally without the slides. Not entirely sure what Simba does in this situation, but this is not the best combination. I don't know why I've used those three. Using them by themselves is fine, of course, but there we go, there's my cards back, and let's reselect them. There you are. It's an extremely interesting system, having the cards be attached to my swings and stuff, because you kind of sometimes forget that that's what it is. You sort of swing it away, and then you're like, oh, hang on, I'm not connecting. Right, I'm going to play all of those then. So, I think I might be a little bit weaker than I was before, because I really did do it in a speed. I think it's going to help me. Down move. Right, there we go. Got a place to heal. There we go. So this is Guard Armour in proud mode. And I'm going to get the name wrong of the game. It's Chain of Memories, isn't it? But that's Chain of Memories. But I'm going to forget that at some point. I know it. So let's level up. Pretty sure I did get the slide. I did try and get everything I had already, but we'll see, won't we? Yeah, so I remember him being stronger than this, but also remember fighting him in a slightly different location. Actually, what's Guard Armour here? Oh, doesn't matter. I've now got the Guard Armour card. I was told how to switch between cards, and I've now seen it twice. So I have less cards now. Normally I would have upgraded my card points, but I have less than 300's worth, so there's no point. I do have that slide already, so it's boosted my HP for the time being. I'm sure I'll regret it later. Let's carry on with the story. There was I might have heard a weird noise then. I've got some whiskey and coke in preparation for watching a pay-per-view tonight, so I'm doing a little bit of drinking. I'm sure it won't affect the video. So my friend wasn't there, says Yuffie. No, I don't think I'll find him in this town. I reckon I'll find him near the end of this game, because that's how that works. But he's here somewhere in this castle, he just knows it. Sid is incredulous about that idea, he's suspicious. But Leon's like, well, he's a boy with a magical key, who knows if he's right. But Sora's not sure of himself, but Leon's sure for me. He's not sure of himself, but he's sure that I'm correct. Because he knows that I have the heart. Yeah, let's try and do this dialogue slightly faster. When I was rushing through, I did that like hours worth in 10 minutes, so could afford to go slightly faster, so I shall. So yeah, Sid's a bit confused. He needs Vincent to help him out, and Vincent's been merged with Cloud, obviously. I loved the implied relationship between Sid and Vincent, that they were sort of best friends. Even though they had completely ill-suited personalities. Eris is going to tell me something. My memories created this town, apparently. Well, according to the guy who gave me the card. So Eris has just figured out she's not real. And she seems remarkably calm. Because every other character in Final Fantasy, when they figure out they're not real, they have a sort of a kind of blue screen of death moment. They just stop. And it'll happen after the second third of a game. Like every Final Fantasy without fail, up until like 13, there'll be a moment where the main character will go like, I'm not real! Oh my goodness! And they'll just break down. They'll become useless. And then have to overcome that. They're a crisis of confidence. And they can't defeat the baddie until they overcome that. Anyway, so Eris has figured out she's probably just a figment. Along with the town. She remembers things that she doesn't remember things that she should, and she's sensing things that she shouldn't know, which again is very much like Cloud, in the way he tells the story at Calm, where he knows information that Cloud shouldn't know, and Tifa picks up on it, because he's not describing his own story, he's describing Zack's story. But he doesn't know that at the time. Anyway, she's telling me to beware of my memories. I don't know if they picked Eris for this bit of a dialogue on purpose, because it's clever. If they did, for this reason. But it was probably just because they went, oh, Eris is the spiritual one, so she'll have that conversation. But it's clever that they picked her. In the journey to come, I'll be faced with more illusions, she tells me. Sometimes the shadow of my memory will deceive me, try to lead me astray, whatever. And it's always like, what does that mean? So yes, she's giving me some kind of guiding information, but she's like, don't ask me what it means, I'm just a figment of your imagination. So you're telling, Sora is in fact telling himself this information via his subconscious or something, I don't know. And which is weird, because obviously Sora didn't really have that many conversations with Eris, so he wouldn't really know that she's the one to tell him this information. But maybe he picked that up subconsciously as well. Or the heart! Fire the heart, of course. She tells me to stay strong, don't let illusions distract me, and that's what they're doing right now, Eris. No, I'm not calling her Aerith, because it sounds like I've got a lisp. And I don't care if you're like, well, that's the way the Japanese spelt it. No, it fucking isn't. They spelt it using kanji. It's not spelt with Roman letters. It's not in English. It's a Japanese word. She's called Erisu. And Eris and Aerith both translate back to that. So tell me it's fucking Aerith. And yeah, it's an anagram for I Earth and all that jazz, but still, they're the same word. And yes, obviously, sometimes the English translation to Final Fantasy actually improve it. Things like weapon and things like, obviously, they picked those words because the translation, it's easier than whatever the original word was. And of course, sin, famously. And you can tell it's an improvement because of Final Fantasy 13, where they were like, let's not translate it. Let's have these stupid words. And everyone's like, what the hell? Why have you picked so many weird words? I can't even remember what they're called. Anyway, Eris has disappeared. And if you've never played Final Fantasy 13, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. If you have played it, you still might not have a clue what I'm talking about because I'm rambling. And I can't remember the word that I'm thinking of. The zombies and the kind of focus and the gods, they all have similar names. It's really confusing. And I was thinking, like, should have just picked a new word. Should have, like, and with Final Fantasy 10, sin is an elegant word for what that giant monster is. Not in the original translation at all. Anyway, Eris left with Leon and the others. So they, Goofy and Donald did not hear that conversation. So they were like, oh, he's standing by himself. We won't say anything for a while. But yeah, Sora hasn't quite figured out that this is all constructing out of his mind, his memories, even though he's literally been told that twice now. By a part of himself. Anyway, I'm assuming a new location has opened up. Yes, if we look at it's not the world map, John. If we look at the world map, rooms have different names than they did last time. So, oh, I've kind of been shunted into a new room. Hang on, where'd that come from? So, Conqueror's Respite. So, I've got a blue thing up there. Oh, I noticed the flags can do things as well. So, I'm in the 3rd district. So, I've got to attack the flags. I don't know what direction I want to go in. I'm in Conqueror's Respite, which means I'm in an empty room after defeating the boss. Oh, not even empty, it's a save room. So I'm guessing that, I'm going to go on the world map again, will take me to out the area, and I don't want to go out yet. So just to prove that I am playing on proud mode, you can see on my saves there, it says proud mode. Now, there's a tiny chance that you watched my first Kingdom Hearts series and have gone immediately onto this afterwards. And if you have, thanks. You know, stick around. There'll be more adventures, of course. But I figured out the secret endings. I looked up. There are 2 secret endings. You get one for completing it on proud mode. Apparently, you have to do other stuff, but clearly you don't because I got that simply for getting it on proud mode. And that was another day, another story. But there's another one for getting all the Dalmatians and defeating stuff off and things. I'm not entirely sure it's that, but alright, it's that door. So I need 2 or higher. Yeah, so I have different cards than last time because I couldn't really fake that. So I'm going to go into the premium room, see what happens. It's got lots of Heartless in, so I'm going to kill them all. But I get premium bonuses if I defeat the Heartless. So I may as well use that nice and early. See if I can get some extra cards. And see if I can level up as much as I can. I think if I press triangle on this door, I can actually replace the room. But if I just walk through, then like so. So I made, I did that on the last episode, didn't I? Or the one before, or whatever. And foolishly thinking, what? I've got to replace? No, just don't press triangle when it's open, John. If it's a locked door, you have to use the cards. But I can replace the cards if I want to. That's good for if I kill all the monsters within. I can keep training as long as I have the cards, and of course you get cards for killing the monsters, so I never have to worry about running out of things to kill. Nice. So I do still have to kind of get used to this gameplay. I probably earned some cards on that boss fight as well. A little bit of Simba. I do like that this game essentially forces you to try out all your abilities, whereas in Kingdom Hearts, because you're pretty much better off only using your attacks. Fire rarely got used in battle. Blizzard and all that. Lightning, never. And of course, if I want to go quickly, I may as well just scoop these cards up. There we go. Here we are, Marshall walking. Because I'm getting premium bonuses, and it is a medium-sized room. So so I'm going to throw that on there. There we go. Oh, bollocks! Oh, they're hurting me. So I do have that slight still. Oh. So I've just lost my Simba card, which is fine. Time anyway. Because I'm being reckless. And that green star in a jar, that quickly resets my cards. I still only get one of those per fight. Sometimes it is really foolish. Okay, how do I get the monster card and why do I have the choice to swap between it? That's the one thing I keep forgetting. I don't know the answer to that question, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to destroy that barrel and kill him. And I hope I haven't lost a card because I ran into battle too quickly. So a fight like this probably shouldn't be comboing up because half the time these guys are on the ground. Then again, and comboing up like this, half a full combo is just foolish because I'm just standing around. There we go, I've got Donald Duck, got a green card, which is meeting ground, lovely. And of course, the cards. Oh, did I lose that card? Yeah. Well, that's just mean. There we go. And I want to break through. No, I want to kill these dudes first because he's obviously going to be the strongest one in the room. Wow, I just wasted a ton of cards there. And again, use Simba in the middle. Never use Simba in the middle. It is. The gameplay change between this and the TV version is obviously kind of more. I was about to say subtle, but I guess it isn't. I guess it makes it more difficult. They've added, literally added a third dimension to it. Got myself another goofy. I assume I don't keep cards like friend cards that you get out of the battle. And I mentioned last episode one of my buttons is broken, so I've actually literally gone back to the old control system and the old camera system. I'm just going to get used to it. And I think I'm just like doing better off with the camera. Already. Oil! Do I get to control Goofy or am I controlling Sora? Let's pick up that card. Sleeping Darkness. Wonderful. 118 minutes already, so this room will still be here when I get back. I'm sure I'll get a couple more things to kill. Oh, I get trigger happy. Actually not keen on that slide. Doesn't seem to be that useful. Black Room. There's a chance I'll get cards. There we go. Use the sliding dash sensibly. And a level up. Wonderful. Oh, what a weird combination. And later on, I'll be setting up my decks just for making flights. Outfit Waking. Ooh. Now, do I want to time this? Let's try and get it with the blizzard. Oh. What a crap card! That's literally the worst card I could have done it to. Oh, actually, 1 is literally the worst card, but still. Health up, I guess. God damn it. Let's go into this room. Ooh, no, I'm not getting into that room. Then, I guess, let's get out of Traverse Town. Make sure I've killed everything I can. Gonna have to remember that exists. Let's drink some of my L's and Coke. Space John. A bit less next time, John. Ugh. I'll get used to that as the night goes on. I said we should do that. Okay, let's carry on. So I'm imagining I'll go back to the castle between zones. There we are. Ooh, cutscene. Drink some tea. Yeah, I make myself multiple drinks. What?
Well, Sora, did you enjoy meeting your memories?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, it was good to see everyone. But what do you really want from me?
What do you have to give?
My memories? Those suits have little shot pads on. Yay!
Hello.
What do you want?
No hogging the hero.
Those suits
Then
are pretty damn
perhaps you'd like
cool
to
looking.
test him.
Perhaps I would.
Of course, nobody could
My
possibly
show
look
now, Keyblade Master.
though that good in those
Who
coats.
am I? Oh, my name's Axel. Got it memorized? Sure. Good. You're
What's his
a
name
quick
before
learner.
Axel then? Like
So,
CO.
Sora, now that we're getting to know each other better,
I'm gonna kill you.
don't you go off and die on me now.
Oh, fantastic. Alright, boss fight. Let's not waste all my things. 22 and a half minutes. It's a weird time. Yay! I'm very curious. Obviously I know Axel from the other games anyway. Because he's quite an important character, but I like the HP system better. Bollocks.
Freeze!
What's he using? That's blocking all those. There we go. I can see his guards as well. Bollocks. Spell attack! Yeah. Would be nice if they did what, I definitely want to use him. If they, like, somehow included the 2D version of this game in as well. I'm not going to die, but I might struggle against him. I don't want the flames to burn. Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks, that was foolish. Foolish! Right. Bring out a lion. Right, Gunner's Blast health bar. I appreciate, as I said, I appreciate the way they do the health bars in this game. Fine, as long as I'm on the outside, I'm not supposed to jump. All I know is that's the opposite way as I would expect. And blocks. Well, it already looks better than Kingdom Hearts 1, but does it look better than Kingdom Hearts 2 did on the PlayStation? Probably. I can do about that. Right, where is he? I don't know what gift he does, but oh, he gets some cards.
Power! Come here, I'll make it all stop.
Right. Right, let's use slide and stuff like that. I'm gonna use my card. So there's my premium bloody card. Oh, I got him with freeze. Wonderful. Right, I think I'm gonna let you guys go there. I've been. Oh, I've got to wait until I've got to pause. I defeated Axel. Right. Ooh, what's that? Fire! Well, I've been John Proxy on channel John West, having a Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories adventure.